again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Men of War Assault Squad 2, where we are finishing up our attack on American forces on what I'm assuming either side of the Rhine, or at least somewhere nearby. It is late 1944, early 45. Actually, I'm not quite sure of the timeline, but it is towards the end of the war for the Germans, as the Americans have pushed forward into their territory, and the Germans are now counterattacking. We're tasked today then with clearing out the remaining sides of the town that are on either side of this canal, and then eventually capturing the American airfield over here that is loaded with planes. It's already taken some damage, actually. We somehow randomly got some lucky shells over there, but the Americans are going to stand to the last man, and we're going to do the same as we push forward. If you guys haven't already, make sure you click or tap that like button. Remember, this type of content is under attack, not only from the U.S. government, but also from YouTube as well. Both Kappa and Susan. I told you guys, so come on now. They're shutting it down. But anyway, every like helps to keep me motivated in bringing you this content, because the mod makers on these maps work very hard in order to bring some very cool and very free content to a game that would otherwise be perishing. Men of War Assault Squad 2 and Call to Arms, two very fun games that the modding community make even more enjoyable with all their scenarios. So let's finish this one up and get on to the next one. If you want to download this one yourself, make sure you check down below in the description. And thanks again for all the support and all the encouragement for both me, the mod makers, and the developers of these fine games. We have ourselves some enemy troops in front of us that we need to clear out before we can roll the tank forward. And we're about ready to close the gap here, cut off American reinforcements. If we can get our tank to here, we should be able to possibly use TNT to blow these hedgehogs out of the water and then cross over to the airfield. What I'm trying to do is cut off the American forces here on this side of the river and kind of keep them surrounded. Then we're going to push across and clear out this side of the town and then attack the airfield. We have a few objectives remaining, actually quite a few objectives remaining, but the biggest problem is that we just need to, really, the goal is to clear the map and then we win. So let's go ahead and try to do that. I don't know where the American forces are around here now. They're hiding in all sorts of different nooks and crannies with the vehicles. Wow, and actually somehow we had a whole squad push up here next to the church. So we're going to try to eliminate vehicles and such in front of us. We also have a Panther and a Tiger at our disposal. Oh, that poor man. He got caught under the tracks. Well, that does happen, I suppose. And let's go ahead and try to move up this way. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, damn, something hit us hard. Enemy tank opening fire on us. Oh, no. Seems to be one of the best tanks the Americans ever made. The Super Ultra Mega Heavy. Oh, never mind. It was just the M8 Stuart. All right, let's see what else we've got over here. It looks like a Sherman is our other last tank on this side. The Americans are trying to fire at our our Panther tanks. We have a Tiger tank around here too, a King Tiger, but we'll use that a little bit later. Oh, an American hiding out here. Do you see him, Fritz? Ah, yes, Fritz. Fritz has identified the American soldier. Excellent. Let's go ahead and ask him a question here with our pointy bit of our knife. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fritz Waldschmidt, kicking ass, taking names. Very good. Once a silent observer, now up in the fray himself. Okay, so the Americans have just a little defensive line between us and this other side. It was kind of tough to get to. There's a lot of walls and such that are separating this road and this farm, so we kind of got to do a little operation cleanup here to fully capture some of the remaining objectives. Looks like there's an American soldier in here somewhere. Can we get this guy up to the second floor? MG42 there. There we go. We can get an MG42 in the window. And I hear an American 30 cal out there somewhere. Oh. It's actually a defensive position there that we didn't get from our earlier crossing of the Delaware. Alright, frag out. That 30 cal doesn't stand a chance. Except for that tree. Good job. Alright, second grenade going out. There we go. That should take him down. Oh, really? I thought the blast would go past the wall. I've seen that happen many a time. Damn, that 30 cal. Well, we're not going to throw 1-2. We're going to throw tree, I guess. Oh, now he's down. Good. Alright, now just a little more cleanup to do. We have more reinforcements on the way as well. I think I called out another squad to help us. Looks like they're coming out on the left side now. So let's bring these guys up to the town. We're going to close the gap around the airfield and attack that last once we've finished up all this obnoxious cleanup, which is basically just troops barricaded in small buildings and, you know, tight positions that do cost us some manpower because they're in a very tight spot. Well, our men are doing a good job of pushing through, though. We've also been refueling a lot of our tanks with captured American fuel from their vehicles and also their transports. And I'm going to try to also take this trench here so that we hold the outside of the defensive position. What the hell's burning? There's something on fire. That truck there. This thing might explode.
Fall back, man!
Can you... Yeah, heal up, man. Man, this game with all of its bleeding. It's damn annoying. Alright, there we go. Of course, that is a mod for the Sir Henkel... Oh, sorry, that's not Sir Henkel mod. The Rob's Realism mod. And, though I disagree with it, it is realistic. Though I wish we had more options to make our soldiers then auto-heal and medics then to, you know, do their own job. Alright, let's go ahead and close the gap around the town. And if we complete another objective, I'm hoping we get 5 extra points or whatnot to call in more Folsomjägers. They're not doing too bad, actually. They're doing a really good job of holding our positions. The Americans haven't attempted to push forward, but if they do, they're in good spots to stop them. Alright, I wonder where these remaining objectives are. The game has told us a lot of things that we need to do, but not actually where they are. So it says to, like, for example, capture 3 farms, and I'm not exactly sure what that means in terms of, like, what buildings are it precisely. Okay, I think there was a guy in there, but is there? It looks... Okay, on the mini-map, there is somebody in here. Is he on the 2nd floor? He's on the 2nd floor, okay. Let's see if I can get upstairs. In fact, let's try to just do this. We'll throw an anti-tank grenade and not mess with this anymore. Sir, if you could come out, that'd be great. Oh, good. And now, Fritz takes a long nap. Alright, perfect. So Philip Hellman has done a great job of clearing out that enemy position. So now, I'm assuming this is a farm building too. So if we keep clearing out these buildings, it should do us well. Just need to stay away from any sort of enemy mortar, as it'll clear out our infantry rather quickly. We've had some difficulty dealing with them, but not anything we couldn't handle too. And I still have some random troops here, just in case we need Pack-40s or whatnot. The vehicles here have been more than capable of dealing with it. Let me try to get a soldier. Let's go ahead and just jump back in. Forget that. Never mind. Goodbye. That King Tiger's been under fire from mortars for a long time. I'm surprised they haven't actually run out. But what I'm hoping that will happen eventually is I'm hoping that the troops will stay focused on that tank and our troops will move in elsewhere on top of that mortar and take it out. Alright, there's still some American troops around here somewhere. Who else is around here? Seems like there's Americans inside here. It's kind of just Operation Cleanup now. There's a guy inside the woodshed? No? I'm not sure. We're going to have to just go little by little. Alright, we're going to attack this farm area over here. It looks like possibly a hay storage area or something. Sort of a farm building here on the right side. Good God, man, get down. I hear that 30 cal already lighting up. Alright, so we're going to lead our troops into battle here. They'll probably be engaged from the left side, too. But they need to push both of those sides back a little bit. And let's go ahead and get our boys into the troops into the trench. And see if we can actually lock down the town. If there's any soldiers on this side, hopefully we can engage them from here. Most of the stragglers have been taken care of. There's one man there, but deal with him later, I guess. See if we can fire a Panzerfaust or something into the wall and get rid of him. Oh, excellent. They are engaging the Americans from here. Good job. Beautiful. Tiger tank now engaging a Sherman tank. Panther, rather. It's fighting like a tiger, that's for sure. An angry kitty. Ah, it's engaging from here on the other side of the canal. Oh, bad to be a Sherman driver today. And another nice shot into the ammunition. Beautiful. Okay, the Americans are really running out of vehicles. We're also running out of ammunition, but those troops are going to have to keep pushing. Yeah, mortars again. Closing in on this barn over here. Small amount of Americans here. Looks like we're trapped inside this farming area. That's not working. Let's push this way. All right, we have more reinforcements. Good. I'm going to try to push the enemy away from the bridge. So we're going to capture the church and the surrounding area of this farmhouse and then start pushing across the river. We'll probably clean up this area last so I can start going to work on this side. There's very few American vehicles left. Maybe we will take this town first instead. There's still lots of fuel trucks around, and I'm nervous about those. Damn mortars have been ripping us up, but luckily our troops have done a hell of a job pushing through here. Good work. Let's get inside the facility. Well, screw you, sir. Alright. Americans inside that barn. We just need the AI to quick turn and burn on them. Oh, there he is. Okay, we're going to try to roll out here. It's going to be a little messy, but I want to clear this area as quickly as possible. We're going to take more losses, not by cleaning the farmhouse ineffectively. It's by the damn artillery, so speed is of the essence. Yeah, you can see we're still getting hit by maybe a tank. That's a hell of a lot of loss. But it cleared the way. All right, back to the Panther. Panther can then start clearing out either side of the church. Good wave of reinforcements here. We're going to start entering the town on this southern side. Although the other side of the river... Oh, looks like the Americans are trying to push reinforcements over. The Tiger's doing a good job of stopping that. Let's put some HE rounds into these buildings. Let's go. There we go. Americans crawling all over the church. Damn, a lot of loss of life here, mostly. Oh, actually, well, they cleared the river. That's why. Our troops were exchanging fire with a hell of a lot of troops here, and an autocannon eliminated, and also all the garrison on the other side of the church, so not too bad. Our boys did a fantastic job clearing out numbers which look to be 3 times their own. Good. Although they perished in the operation. Hans, you can switch over to your handgun, honey. Or that. Or do that. Damn. I'm trying to get this farm operation completed as soon as possible. I want to see if it'll give me additional points so I can continue the fight. Things are going to get bogged down now by lack of infantry to just clean the town. Although it's not as bad as it seems. Our infantry are everywhere. They're just spread out a little too thin. So we got to find a way into this damn town. An absolute mess. But that's what the terrain is that we're facing, is this really weird angle of coming in on the other side of the bridge. We are punching through, so we are making it. Let's put our troops into this fight now. Oh, the Panther just got gobbled up by what I assume is a AT round from a infantryman or something, but I need to sacrifice the tanks for the infantry now. We need infantry. Now that most of these vehicles are gone. I think, well, maybe it was the M10 that got us in the side. Oh yeah, that's more than likely. Alright, well, we can salvage the fuel from the Panther. Not the end of the world now. It's done a fantastic amount of work here to clear up the way to the bridge. So now what we need is troops to cross that bridge. Alright. Back on this side every single round. I can't believe they're still firing over there. Alright, let's get healed up then. Okay, so with the Panther down, we can now focus more on the infantry, which are still a little messy. We got 30 cal rounds going everywhere. And men on fire. Come on, get into cover. There we go. Still going to be a little troublesome to get a foothold here. How do we still have men bleeding? Requested healing over and over and over again. Oh, damn it. It's a 50 cal there. All right, time to roll up the hill. We'll run out of fuel soon, but we can bring the fuel to the Tiger. And now we can start clearing light pockets of resistance along the river. Doesn't look like there's too much resistance here. So we're clear up to like the Chaffee here. And we'll try to take out those M8s there. I think the Panther can probably be salvaged. If I can get a repair kit, it might be destroyed, but I don't want to use it anymore unless I can clear that bridge there, and we have to actually clear it as our objectives. Well, really, the objective is to clear the map, so it just decreases the amount of time it'll take. Interesting. The King Tiger fired, but the round didn't land. Well, damn. Alright, now the 50 cal position needs to go next. Oh, looks like our tank has been tracked. Now we really just need more reinforcements. We can finish this, but we just need the troops. Good. Another enemy position zapped. And more reinforcements for us. We have succeeded in cutting the enemy troops off from the bridge. Let's go ahead and reinforce that position, and then we can also start capturing American equipment if we wanted to. There we go. Third time's the charm here. Very good. That was a hell of a position to take. Unfortunately, getting zapped by that M10, but it shouldn't be any other vehicles that we can't take. The King Tiger should be able to deal with that, no problem. Let's try to do a clearing of both sides of the river then. And we'll get this vehicle repaired soon. Looks like he's actually loading AP rounds. So what's he trying to fire at here? The only other vehicle that we can't deal with is the M10 up there that zapped us, and then the Stewart, and that's pretty much it. The King Tiger is just going to have to be used for taking down buildings, but everything else is going to have to be infantry, except for the two tanks here. But I guess we'll have to have the King Tiger cross after all. I need more Falsenjäger troops here. We've got the advantage. If we could just get through to high command and tell them we've got it. Got this, brah. Now, I don't know if completing other objectives would give us more points, and I don't think it would give us any more equipment either. So even if I completed the objectives we were given, I don't think it's going to change the battle too much. Exchanging fire with American troops on either side of the river. And we're clearing the area here. Capture the bridge at the end of town. Well, not really. Didn't really capture that, but okay. It's not really finished yet. Americans still have it and lock it down with the tank. So I would say that's not accurate. Let's see what else we can do here. So we need to destroy all aircraft, and the airfield will be done together. Right sector just needs to be cleared, and the 3 farms. So there must be one more farm. That's probably it here. That we'll eventually need to take. Oh, well, good. We got access to more Falsenjäger troops. And we'll have these guys work together to clear this side of the town. Well, this is just going to take time. That's all. We've got enough men now to push through. The only thing we need to worry about is 2 Shermans on the airfield, a Stuart over here, and that darn M10 that zapped us. But I don't know if at this point I would want to bring the Panther across. If I did bring the Panther across, we'd be able to zap the 2 Shermans, but that would be about as close as I would get, and that's a job that the King Tiger can do as well. Alright, let's take out these Americans on the other side. Get ourselves some more Lebensraum. So we're going to have these troops push up this way. Oh, damn. Oh, you know what? There's a damn 30 cal there. How the hell did that not get cleared by the damn... This Tiger tank was sitting here for so long, I just assumed that everybody was basically pinned down in the houses. Well, damn. At least we got reinforcements on the way. It's just like traffic now. It's just slow and go. Our entire advance is condensed to one little city block. Oh, now it's down. What I really could use now is a flamethrower. That'd be great. Let's see if we can bring that fuel now over to the... You know what I could do? One thing I don't think I thought of is I wonder if I could pick up a barrel and put it into our soldier's inventory and then just have him, like... Oh, I think he actually has to carry that. Let's see how he would get over here. Apparently he can walk there. Let's try to have him walk up to this position here. And we'll come back and check on him. We'll get the Tiger tank fueled up and start attacking again. How are we doing up here? Most of the force is intact. Good. Alright, we just need to have a few more men to clear out. Maybe one up here, too. American engineering truck might have fuel, but it's not needed. If we can bring it from the other side of the river. And we have this crew available. These guys can definitely resupply the tank if needed. Especially ammunition. How are we doing on ammo? Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good on ammo. This is just knowing now. I wish we were gaining more reinforcements. We're actually just losing troops now. Just because we're near the end game now. German troops have been asked to do quite a lot, cleaning out all these defenses. With the M10 out of the way, that'll open up a lot of avenues of attack. Do we have anyone with a Panzerschreck? No. Could grab a bazooka off the Americans. There we go. Well, I guess we're going to have to do a little bit of crossfire here with our troops. Advancing and clearing out either side of the river. These guys are going to have to shoot over each other's heads. looks like this man actually... Oh, he left the barrel behind. Damn. Yeah, the only way we can get across here then is towards the north up there. That's the only way that Tiger's going to be easily refueled. But we can still grab fuel from the M8 howitzer, or sorry, Greyhound here. All right, boys, get it some more fuel. Well, we're not doing bad at cleaning out. It's just a countdown timer. You know, may as well say time to victory 10 minutes or something like that. The enemy has essentially been separated, and their armor has been removed. Oh, there's an AT gun here. All right. Tiger's ready to move again. Get our tank commander up here. Okay, looking good. I think we're ready to cross the river and take care of that M10. Somebody got mad. Okay, well, somehow the Tiger was able to fire and destroy that Sherman, which also blew up, tipped over a whole rack of bombs and blew up 2 Mustangs. Damn. Nice work. Well, so much for me having to actually capture the airfield. They literally have 1 plane left. Oh, 2. Okay, well, that takes care of those tanks. All hail the mighty King Tiger. I'm glad we got that show rather than the Panther. Now, let's keep bringing her up the street, boys. Watch out for Molotovs in the windows. The Americans are just pesky in those damn windows. I think what I'm going to do is circle back, and we'll start dropping TNT into these buildings just to get the troops to basically die. I'll push this damn M8 out of the way. You guys run. AT gun in the flank. Shouldn't really stop us. Well, I don't want to go for that bridge. I wish we could do it with the infantry, but I don't know if our tank has the range to take out that Stuart. Otherwise, I'd prefer to just stay on this side of the river. Should get some more Falsemagers too soon. Our 1 man is left behind. Damn, it's window to window, house to house now. I didn't want to get into that at all, but alright, well, let's go ahead and call this next squad up. These guys were on defense before, but let's do a little sweep up round 2. We'll try to get even more of the stragglers here, avoiding machine guns, and try to just consolidate them only around the airfield. Yeah, the Americans are just like hiding in backyards and stuff now, and just in like 2nd-story windows, and it's just kind of more of knowing that it is like a defense. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, the M10 should be dealt with quite easily. I'll try to zap his ass like he did me. There we go, I think we zapped him good. 37mm into the side. Actually, it's 40. 40mm shots right into the side of this vehicle. May have killed the crew in the turret. And I think they're dead. Good. Alright. That was me getting rowdy. Alright, to clear these other buildings, I wish we had some sort of flamethrower or something. It would be nice to just squirt a little flame up into each window and we'd be good. And now we're going to come down the street from both ends and zap these guys. So we can meet up here. And our second cleanup should be operational now. There we go. What the hell? Our own troop went out there to grab our own grenade. I literally ran out there to grab our own German grenade. All right, there's a few guys left on this side, but forget it. Let's go for the airfield and the heavy vehicles. Seems like we weren't meant to cross this without a tank. The infantry's got to kind of be babied across one by one. All right, let's take our time in cleaning this side. All right, Americans here are clear. Let's try to get a little closer now. So one vehicle remaining as far as I know. It's that Stuart here. And then there's an AT gun, which may have been destroyed or is still out there. Although I don't think it's in a good spot to engage us. I hear that 30 cal. No, it's actually a 50, but from where, I don't know. Alright, yeah, I don't want to do this annoying operation of cleanup. Let's go ahead and get our troops on it. We'll have this secondary Fallschirmjäger squad come clean the backyards. In the meantime, let's get all these men up to the... and this tank up to the line. Always with the damn bleeding. Bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. Alright, one thing I want to do is try to get ourselves refueled again. Another jerry can from the Americans. Oh, looks like this man has actually 2 fuel tanks, 120 fuel plus. There we go. Fuel it up double time now. All right, let's pull it all out of that American tank, and then we're good. Yeah, just very few stragglers left. It's hard to throw a grenade, too, because you got to kind of get it up over a house. Sometimes that's near impossible. And the other thing is that the AI sometimes is smart on the enemy team and getting around that. All right, 2 jerry cans filled. Hopefully this will get us up over 300. I really didn't want to bring the Tiger tank to this side, but I guess I have no choice. Urban combat is not good for it. All right, over 348, good. All right, back into the tank. All right, let's get our men ready to go. Yeah, even if we had the Panther, this would have still been a problem. All this house to house with no flamethrower and no artillery. All right, last thing I'm going to do is clear these towns. Let's get the tank rolling. So we still got this man out here. Can you not get out of the water, sir? Okay. All right, we'll put these guys on clear. I actually put these guys on move anywhere. I'm going to have them throw a couple grenades and then see if I can just put them on move wherever. Push that damn American tank out of the way. All right, we need to clear the bridge so the troops can cross. So the tank's going to have to do it. There's a sandbag in the way, and it's just the easiest way to do it. We actually have an American fuel truck here, too. But it's just easier to go across. Go, 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 go. Oh, this is the most trouble that we've had in the whole mission. Is the urban combat section, and I guess it's true. All right, if we get any more MP, that'll be for our Fallschirmjägers. And let's go ahead and cross. For any American AT. We need these sandbags out of the way so our soldiers can cross. This will be the assault squad meant for the airfield then. Good work. Alright, pull it back. No. Men of War AI trying. No. Just back it up. Men of War AI trying to show the reverse side of the tank to the enemy. Lol. Alright, we've got one Fallschirmjäger squad that will deal with the cleanup here. I've got them on move anywhere. I want them to try to eliminate enemy infantry. I don't know where the hell they are, so I hope they find them. Squads are now crossing the bridge. Damn, beautiful scene. Looks like our tank's a little lopsided there. It's alright, it's still in the fight. It's not dead or anything. Yeah, this is going to come down to infantry. Might be able to Panzerschreck the back of that Stewart tank. Alright, where's the rest of our men? It's just an annoying American resistance around. We'll go back here. These guys we're going to have to rescue last. And for whatever reason, these guys coming across over here. You put these guys on move anywhere and they're going the wrong way. You guys are... I need you guys to find whoever's in these buildings. But the AI would be smart enough to just casually walk into their position. Alright, let's get this thing off the bridge. I'm a little nervous with it being there. Just because of the flying tank aspect of crossing bridges sometimes. What are you shooting at? Alright, one rifleman, okay. Man, we got all of our men surrounding buildings and just being like, come out with your hands up, we got a place surrounded, see? Yeah. Instead we gotta do this cleanup operation. Oh man, this is gonna be a painful operation. Alright, next is the guy inside the gazebo. That's good. Alright, now we just keep crossing. Keep going down the line. Well, maybe 5 or so men on this side ready to clear out. Oh, boys, we're in a good base of fire over here. This was a good position to capture. Another operation to capture this building here. So it looks like the church is a position we want to capture, and then the airfield will pretty much be last and then clean up. I don't know if I can get my men into a good position to fight that. I'm going to try to just have our men sprint across the open to cover. There's not much over there aside from those buildings, which don't really give us a good line of sight on the enemy. Okay. Well, now, let's bring up the Tiger, or, yep, King Tiger, I guess. For our remaining fuel, I'll just provide overwatch of the airfield and have him pop any sort of targets he sees to lessen the clock. Otherwise, I should have been able to do it with the Panther, but Tiger worked just as fine. And now we just clean up. And if we get another Fallschirmjäger squad, I'll try to clean this side of the map, too. It looks like we have a few men here to clean. Alright, let's see. Can we get inside this building? If we open this door... Oh, if we open this door here, it should be fine. Alright, there's a building here with maybe enemy troops inside. Or they're in the corner of the yard. There we are. It's just damn hide and seek now. Anytime, Hans. Go right ahead. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Now let's get up here, finish this off. And there's a building here with a lot of troops. I don't know. Are they in the backyard or what? Let's clean up over here so we can end this epically with the airfield. Taking a little longer than we'd like, but even if I had... I'd love to trade the Panther for a... like a Panzerwerfer at this point. I threw TNT in the hopes that it would blow the house out of the way, but it did nothing. Oh, it actually blew open 2 of the houses. Never mind. Okay, we got a guy in the backyard with a BAR. Maybe 2 guys. Oh, we know where they are now. Oh, damn. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we'll come back to that. Looks like our troops cleared out whoever was here. So there's a man. We got Parker in the bell tower. And then we've got just a few men in the backyard. So that'll be the remainder of the right side. Left side's looking good. Let me start advancing onto the airfield. Tiger's done some good cleanup. Really didn't want to bring it over here, but I guess we needed to at some point. That's why the bridge is there. Now, where's this man inside the clock tower, the church tower? There he is. Oh, that didn't sound good. Light AT gun over here. Yep. M1 AT gun, 57 millimeter. Not too much of a problem. All right, 1 plane left, 2 planes left. We'll target these 2, sorry, remaining planes. And 1 more. And looks like we've got the rest of our cleanup crew. Well, the end was not so bad, aside from just taking up a little bit of our time. There we go, that should be all planes eliminated, good. And now I think we can have our Fallschirmjägers come out this way. The Fallschirmjägers are probably going to do us the best job on the town cleanup on this side, too. Oh, well, looks like they're going to have to swim. That's fine. 1 man inside that church. We're going to have to land a Hail Mary full of grenade and face. And see if we can drop it inside. Well, looks like he can't aim up. How the hell am I supposed to get that guy out of there? I can't really go up there, can I? Can I go into that building? Doesn't look like I can get up to the 2nd floor. I don't know how to get him out of there. Churches are indestructible in this game, too, so... Well, it's worth a try to see if it would blow through the wall. We might have to bring over the King Tiger and see if it can aim up that way. Maybe I can put a round in through the other side. I'm also going to tell our men to crawl out here. Finish off these guys. Let me try to get that Tiger back over here. Just got to reverse a little bit. Put a round into that church tower. Well, the Americans are effectively defeated here. A little cleanup now. Trying to expose our troops a little bit to get them to shoot at us and reveal their positions. Meanwhile, going to try to get a 88 millimeter round into that church tower. It'd be cool if we could shoot the bell and make it fall down through the tower, but it ain't going to work. Just turning the turret now. And fire. I guess I didn't need to... Oh, the church isn't indestructible. Unless that's a custom tower or something. Yeah, churches usually are untouchable in this game. Well, that's good. Okay, well, we've cleared all but 1 man who died just a moment ago, and it said that that sector was clear, so we don't have to clear up 100%. Just all but maybe 1 or 2 men. Okay, with that completed, let's finally launch our last attack. We will hit the airfield here, and then we'll come up behind the town with these remaining Fallschirmjäger. Alright, we'll have 2 squads push. Looks like most of the Americans are down. I think we'll bring up the Tiger just to zap that remaining Stewart, and that's it. If I could, I was going to try to keep this bridge preserved and really just advance only on the left side with the King Tiger when needed, but since we needed the little extra help, I guess it didn't work It didn't work out too bad, I guess, in the end. All right, let's try to zap that tank. I think the range on this thing is maybe 225, I think, on a APCR. Oh, yep, 230 is the range. So we can stop here and zap that tank. I hear a little auto cannon. Oh, there it is. Seems to be firing at the tank. All right, boys. Hit that anti-aircraft gun and we're good. 40mm can't do much to the front of a King Tiger. Maybe track us, maybe. Alright, we'll keep shooting. Sherman carcass is in the way. So let's get our troops into the trenches at least. We can fire across the American stragglers. Okay, we're closing in on two sides now. The Americans are paying attention to the other side. Still a pretty good stronghold here. AT gun completely turned backwards. Not enough to stop us. Alright, I'll inch forward with the Tiger, but I just don't want to lose it. But if it'll help us to clear out some of the infantry in these hardened structures. Damn, that 30 cal. Alright, we gotta get to cover. One more point of resistance for us. 30 cal's gotta go. Right there inside that trench. No, a secondary one here. Well, let's try to rush it. Another auto cannon there. Push onto the airfield to get that 37mm/40. Yeah, it looked like our boys got some grenades over to that 30 cal. Yeah, they're throwing grenades, but it's not. They're not hitting it. The airfield I thought would be a much bigger battle. It's more cleaned up a little bit here and there. Our remaining German reinforcements are here. I can't believe it. The map is almost clear. Wow, that 30 cal is no joke. Chewed up all the men here. Probably our biggest point of contempt so far. Airfield capture complete. Now we just got to clear out this other side. Just 30 cals and emplacements remaining, so I guess we'll just put our troops into cover. It's kind of hard when you're advancing across an open field to take out a 30 cal. There's not much we can do. Really need a light vehicle here. If we had a 222, that would have been an incredible addition to our force. Able to clear out buildings and such from afar, but clearing out an airfield is not easy. It is an open, flat space, and I'm really happy we did not get popped by those automatic guns. Let's go ahead and grab one of those instead. 37mm or 40mm, all good. All right, finally, the biggest problem has been removed. You can see all the fighting we tried to do in the town. There was a hell of a lot of troops there. That 30 cal chewed us up quite a bit. But the boys finally overcame it, and now there's just a little bit more to do. Just this stronghold here. So put a round into that barn. Okay, apparently the armored door was able to deflect the shot. What the hell was that? Try again. What? Sometimes you gotta deal with the game logic. Alright, I don't want any of these guys getting away. Alright, what do we have left for objectives? Capture the left sector and the 3 farms. So this is the final 2 objectives. The remaining left sector defense and also the final farm. What is the final objectives here? Yeah, that 30 cal was in a very good position. Now that I think of it, that's very difficult for us to advance either down the narrow alleyways of the town or the other farm. One of the two options. Okay, more Americans are here. We got to play cleanup again. Oh, there he is. Oh, wow, that blew the whole damn barn away. Little shed there, completely gone. All right, one more American here somewhere. Is that him? Yep. Does he have a shotgun? Nice. All right, that consolidates all the defense around the... wow, look at all of our troops who tried to take that position. The next one was the tough one. That's all right. We've eliminated probably 10 to 1 in terms of troops. I mean, I think we've killed hundreds. There we go. I want to see this barn just collapse now. Okay, let's do this. I want to see how the AI, if we put the AI on open fire and free movement, let's see how the AI cleans up everything. Leave it to them now to try to clean up everything and see where they go and what they do. Kind of like auto battler now. Let's do the same with the King Tiger, and let's also call in another wave of reinforcements to really clean this up. And try to call a grenade there. Nope, you don't have to walk over there, Hans. You just, good thing about a grenade, you can actually throw it. Here you go. Check this out. Isn't that wonderful? Wow. Cool. All right, another wave of reinforcements coming through. So I wonder what our total losses is. It must be around maybe 100 to like 300 men. For an assault, that's pretty damn good, to be honest. Assaults are obviously more of a investment in terms of men than it is in a defense is really like being outnumbered 2 to 1 in some cases. Damn, the infantry is doing a great job of finishing these dudes off. Let's put a round into this building here. Damn right. Just a few more around that tower. Now let's knock out the side of this, looks to be a livestock shed. Hello? Nope, nobody in there. Okay. Yeah, just a few more troops here that are annoying. They're inside of each building. Oh, this is really annoying. Now we'll just have to do it. See if our men can get in there. Alright, you two throw grenades here. We'll leave the Tiger tank where it is, and that should be a GG. AI's too hungry to try to grab the grenade. Nice, very good. Alright, one more behind the pipe. Woo! Wow, that was an extendo by about 20 minutes just due to the cleanup operation. I was hoping we could end up having a little bit better of a thing there, but all that bleeding was a pain in the ass. Finally, capture 3 farms, and the other side should be clear now, too. Where the hell's the last guy? I see him here, but where's the other? Where's everyone else shooting? There we go, damn. Finally, all objectives complete. Alright, let's take a look. It says to capture the left sector. I think we did. There's literally no other men on the map. At least that I can see. Let's have all of our men return to the Tiger. The farm is clear. The airfield is clear. I don't see any other red dots on the map. Trying to bring everyone back now so we can just see if there's anything left. I don't think there's a way to zoom in on the map, is there? Oh, there's some troops here in these buildings. Oh. They're so damn tightly into the defenses I can't even see them. I thought we finished this off. All right, looks like we got one man over here. Well, that's how intricate this defense is literally you have to find every man inside of like every nook and cranny Every closet door and dresser drawer has to be searched. Be nice if we were a little more forgiving. Maybe if you got it down to like 10 men or something, the Americans just bail. Alright, well, let's do this. We're in it this far. Well, you got to give it credit to our troops. They certainly held the line against constant enemy defense. You know, they like would capture a defensive position, then fight back. There we go, damn right. Should be everybody. Aside from a guy up here. Wow. Well, the amount of vehicles that we destroyed, the amount of fuel that we've captured or destroyed, the amount of American lives that have been lost, and the amount of aircraft that have been destroyed are definitely worth a lot more than, I don't know, 200 troops and a Panther. Like, that's pretty irreplaceable on the American side, since they've also got to ship things a lot further away than the Germans do. I would say this is probably a pretty successful operation for us. I can hear someone else shooting. Are you kidding me? Get a damn AT grenade in there. There we go. Ah, finally. Thank God. Alright, let's see. How do I shrink the map? Oh, it's probably going to be copyright. I don't know. I don't even know if this is copyrighted. Nazi Germany, 1945. Great job, officer. We captured the bridge in town. Now the heavy tanks will be able to cross to the other side. Alright. That's it for today. Wow, friendly losses were only 228 with 2 vehicles. Actually, it was only 1, the Panther. The other vehicle may have been just like a gun or something that we occupied. 86 vehicles and 772 men. That's a win. All right, guys, thanks for clicking and tapping the like button on this one on the way out. Remember to use your blinker and show your support for more. Take care. I'll see you soon. Goodbye, everyone.